Hi, I'm in Aegina right now. I want to state some facts. During the Hellenistic and Roman period, Aegina, with the rest of Greece, became dominated by the Macedonians, by the Aetolian League, Bergamo, Attalus, and the Roman Republic. Signing the Archaeological Museum is reported to say that a Jewish community is believed to have established itself in Aegina at the end of the 2nd century AD. Of course, it is said these Jews were fleeing the barbarian invasions. Now, however, the first phases began in the late 3rd century AD and then the 4th century AD. Now, the local Christian tradition has it that the Christian community was established, that is, Christian Jews, was established in the 1st century AD, and having its bishop Crispus. Now, Crispus was a leading rabbi in Corinth, and he was baptized by Paul himself. He is mentioned in the Acts, of course, Crispus. And there were written records of participation by later bishops of Aegina, Gabriel, Thomas, the Council of Constantinople, 869, and the other Council of Constantinople, 879. Now, the see was at first suffragan, and later it became a titulus see. Now, during the Byzantine period, Aegina belonged to the Eastern Roman Empire after it was divided in 395. That's the death of Theodosius I, and he gave the empire to his son Arcadius in the east and Honorius in the west, of course. Now, during the 7th and 8th centuries AD, most of the Balkans and Greek mainland were overrun by Slavic barbarian tribes. Indeed, according to the Chronicle of Menelaus, the island served as a refuge for the Corinthians fleeing these incursions. Now, the island flourished during the early 9th century as evidenced by church construction activity, but suffered greatly from Arab raids originating from Crete. Now, that's Abu Chavez and his family in Crete. They were raiding the surrounding islands. Now, these are Arab Saracen raiders, and the commies love these guys, including gays like Yasser Arafat. Now, during that time, some of the population sought refuge in the island's hinterland, establishing the settlement of Valihora. And southern Valihora is a place full of Byzantine churches, over 30 of them. I was there last year, and some of the people of Aegina fled to the mainland, the Greek mainland Greece. Now, according to the 12th century AD, Bishop of Athens, Michael Kyriakis, by this time the island had become a base of pirates. This is corroborated by Benedict of Petersburg's account of Greece in 1891. He states that many of the islands were inhabited by a few pirates, and Aegina belonged to, along with Salamis, Magonistas were the pirate stronghold. Now, during the Frankish rule, after 204, during the partition of the Byzantine Empire, Aegina was accorded to the Republic of Venice. In the event, it became controlled by the Duchy of Athens. Now, the Catalan company, that's the Spaniards, mercenaries who took over Athens, they controlled Aegina as well. Now, in 1317, the island became controlled by the Venetians. When Alioto Galbuena, at that time ruler of Aegina, placed himself by treaty under the Republic's protection in order to escape the danger of a Turkish raid. Now, the island must have been fruitful, for one of the conditions by which Venice accorded him the protection was that he should supply grain to the Venetian colonies. He agreed to surrender the island to Venice, and his family became extinct. Antonioni, the second Acalioli, opposed the treaty, for one of his adopted daughters had married the future lord of Aegina, Antonello Capuana. So we see the Christian Jews, the Zionist Jews, we see the Italians, we see the Spaniards taking over control, the Romans, and of course the Greek overlords, powerful Greek overlords, prolific early Roman period. mosaic decorated the floor of the Jewish synagogue of Aegina. Right. In the midst of an important quarter of an ancient city, the building has been excavated only in parts because of its modern superstructures. During the investigations, remains of older predecessors have been unidentified, hatched walls. Through the entrance to the west, an arched chamber, people reached the main hall, which measured 1350 to 7.60 meters. To the east, a raised apsis was annexed in which the shrine of the Torah was stored. Between apsis and the main hall stood the reading desk, white recesses, and east mosaic frame. For the purpose of preservation of the mosaic has been removed from its original context to the actual position. It displays the typical decoration patterns of the mosaic floors in the 4th century AD, consisting of artistic geometric designs in a rich scale of colors. At the west side, near the entrance, 2 constructive inscriptions are visible. They refer to the erection of the synagogue using revenues of the community and donations of its members. When Theodore was head of the synagogue, that's the elder, the bedding of the mosaic took place when his homonymous son, Theodore the Younger, held the same position as rabbi. The Venetian tower.